Happy New Year, everybody. It's Stock Picks by Tim. In this video here, I wanted to talk about Voyager Digital. We do have some recent news here, kind of shaking the waters up a little bit. And this is the CFIUS review. Well, I'm going to look into it. I'm going to pull up the actual docket in the cases. And we're going to look at a couple of things. Long story short, what do I think of this? What will happen about this? Honestly, I'm unsure. And at this point, I think we should just go with the flow. I mean, what option do we have? Well, there is another option. It's going to these law firms, giving them your claim, and them giving you a fraction of your value. Do I think that's the best option right now? I don't. I think the best option right now is to just let it ride, go with the flow, because in the end, it's out of our control. But let's get into this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's check out Voyager Digital. And starting off, I'll leave this article down below for you, but once this came out, I think that's what started striking fear in everybody. Just this chance that the CFIUS, or Committee of Foreign Investment in the US, could potentially block this Binance.us deal. Now, CZ himself says that he's a Canadian citizen, and I'm going to tell you in a second why that's irrelevant, but let's actually look at the docket here, the case file. And this is file number 797. Upon clicking on it, it will give you this PDF that has about 10 pages. It goes into what the CFIUS does, which they essentially try to block acquisitions that are deemed a national security threat. And while this is nice to read, and I will leave you guys this down below, in my eyes, it really doesn't give us a definitive answer of what the CFIUS will actually do with this deal. There's no answer here in my opinion, and it is up to them to review it. Now, one thing to think about is Binance.us is slightly different than Binance, but Binance does own Binance.us's name and intellectual property. But Binance.us is managed independently. Is that enough for the CFIUS to see that Binance.us is okay to acquire Voyager's assets? I personally am unsure, but the fact that Binance.us is technically owned by Binance, that's definitely a bit of a red flag, and there could be issues here potentially. But like I said, I'm going to roll with this. We're going to wait through this and see what happens. If it gets blocked, we will get a third bid, and it'll probably end up being like a 10 to 20% return on our value, unfortunately. But that would likely still be more than just going to one of those law firms and giving them your claim. And in the end, guys, this is out of our control. In my eyes, there really isn't a definitive answer of will they get blocked or not. And at this point, saying one or the other is pure speculation in my eyes. And for those that think it potentially won't get blocked, well, the government is big. The government can potentially do what they want, especially in the name of security concerns. My point is, nothing in life, just like us getting our money from Voyager, nothing in life is guaranteed. But that being said, sometimes things are out of our control and we have to just ride it out. And I think this is one of those cases. As a Voyager customer, as someone waiting on that money, it's definitely a shitty feeling to know that after all this time, our money's still tied up and we might even get this deal blocked yet again. But thanks so much for watching, guys. Let me know how you feel down below in the comments. Thanks as always, and I appreciate you.